and gentlemen, welcome to the Hardcore Wrestling Federation. I'm your commentator, MJ. We are coming to you live all the way in San Francisco, California. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a hardcore match scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, representing the NWO from Hollywood, California, weighing in at 350 pounds, Hollywood Hulk Hogan! Well, Hollywood Hogan, all fired up and ready to go here in this traditional qualifying match for the 8-man over-the-top rope battle royal. The winner of this match will get an opportunity of a lifetime in the 8-man battle royal. Yet though, folks, it's a testament. Earlier tonight, Cole's mom made the announcement known after the heinous attack by the Impact Players' own Justin Credible. Cole's mom has suspended Justin Credible for the next 2 months. And it looks like Lance Storm is on his own, and that later on tonight in our main event, a hardcore matchup between Rob Van Dam and Lance Storm without Dawn Marie at ringside. And Cole's mom let Marie know if Dawn Marie gets involved, she will be escorted out of the building by security. No doubt about it. Here comes Elias. This man is not even happy as of late, has not got a chance to sing his song after the interruptions by Ricochet, no less. And his opponent from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 222 pounds, Elias! Well, Elias, on the other hand, has been irate down for the past few months now, over the past year, when he had his concert, until Ricochet interrupted him. And speaking of Ricochet, we already know that up next in this match, in the next matchup, in the second qualifying match of the night, just like TNW did things, if anyone loses tonight in these qualifying matches, we will have a triple threat elimination hardcore matchup here in the HWF that will determine the final entry, most precisely, the final man to qualify in the TNW WrestleMania 11,000 8-man over-the-top rope battle royal, where the winner will punch in his ticket to main event TNW Las Vegas in your house. Hogan not putting up with these chants here tonight. Representing the NWO, no less. DDT by Elias, looking for an early cover. It gets a 1 count as Hogan got the left shoulder up. Well, Hollywood Hogan already fired up and irate for what happened, knowing that Kevin Nash and X-Pac lost the tag titles late last year, the World Tag Team Championships to Gon and Killua, who have got to be loving this, seeing this backstage. Just right out of the gates, though, Elias trying to end this one a little early. And now Hogan's got a kendo stick, telling Elias, come on, boy. But Elias is not putting up with the kendo stick, and now he's got the kendo stick. Luckily, pinfalls count anywhere in this unique type of environment. It's hardcore rules. And Elias brought back to the ring the hard way. And it's no place to be in when you're in this type of a match. No doubt about it, no matter how old you are or how dangerous you can get in these type of matches, they're bound to either injure you or put you in the hospital. Yeah, you think? Right now, Hogan fired up here. And now Hogan with an abdominal stretch, locked in on Elias. Referee asking him, do you want to quit here? Elias not waiting around to answer, but it looks like he escaped that one with the head scissors. And now Hogan has got Elias up. Elias was the one who defeated X-Pac to win the NWO Invitational Open Challenge late last year, and that was a big-time moment for Elias to get himself an HWF contract. Well, the HWF contract opportunity was a lifetime for Elias, and now Hogan from behind nails the clothesline from out of nowhere. Hogan with an opportunity from behind goes for the cover, and he gets a 1 count as well. And Hogan taunting these fans here in San Francisco in California, letting these fans know that this one's over. San Francisco, California is the home state of one of the greatest rock and roll bands in history that have ever been inducted in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame since 2009, Metallica. No doubt about it. And they've got to be loving this, I'll tell you. James Hetfield was a part of the TNW record books late 2 years ago in 2020 when Colt 412 had his war with Ricky Tenacious, and Colt 412 had James Hetfield at ringside managing him against the Songbird of professional wrestling. That was a big night for TNW, I'll tell you that much, at TNW King of the Celebrities. And an elbow drop right to the spine by Hogan. Hogan's now got the kendo stick, swinging for the fences. And now Elias has got the kendo stick. All right, now though, knocking the kendo stick right out of his hands there did Hogan. Oh, here we go. Hogan with the big boot, catching Elias off guard. Goes for the cover. Is this it? 2, no. Referee already was counting down Elias. If he got pinned or submitted, that would have been it right there. And Elias got launched head first off the steel post. Who looks to be busted wide open here. And I was right. Elias busted wide open. Running elbow drop, catching Hogan in the face. Hogan nailed that big boot earlier, and now Elias has got the headlock, more likely a chin lock, wrenched in on Hogan. Hogan in trouble, but a jawbreaker by Hogan said otherwise. Right now, though, folks, we were told from the floor that Cole's mom has made the announcement known. Referee there? No. We were told by Cole's mom that later on tonight in our main event, that's the Mad Scientist Jeremy is not here tonight, and his contract had expired. Therefore, cover by Hogan, and Hogan is going to TNW WrestleMania 11,000 for the 8-man Battle Royal. Well, Hogan qualified. I'll give him that. What a win for Hogan. Here's your winner, Hollywood Hogan. Well, Hogan trying to get the crowd behind him after that win. Right now, though, we were being told by Cole's mom that later on tonight, the hardcore matchup for the HWF European Championship, Rob Van Dam versus Lance Storm, to determine our next champion. Well, what an opportunity for either Storm or Van Dam. They do not want to slip away. Coming up later on in our main event. Right now, though, folks, coming up next, our next qualifying match. It's going to be a huge one, I'll tell you that much. Ricochet taking on somebody from the back. We're being told it's Ricochet's open challenge to anyone from ACW that wants a shot for HWF contract rights, and more importantly, even the shot at the Battle Royal. Who's it going to be? Find out, come to you live, and next.
That's what happens ever seen before about GGB has missing once again. It has been what happens. All friends has been saved his life to the Cyrano, and now he's been trapped in different dimension in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. With all what happens, we'll find out that the CGTP will find him, which will decide to be Rocky.
Welcome back live here to San Diego. And, uh-oh. Here comes Ricochet. Ready for the fight of his life in this open challenge. But the question on my mind is, who stepped up to the plate? Well, we're going to find out right here and now. As Ricochet would love more than anything than to qualify for the 8-man Battle Royal. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Kentucky, weighing in at 190 pounds, Ricochet! Ricochet hailing all the way from Paducah, Kentucky, weighing in at 190 pounds. This man has been through a lot in Lucha Underground and is a human anime video game highlight reel. Yet though the question on my mind is, who stepped up to the plate and received this open challenge? Well, we're going to find out right here and now as Ricochet looking more determined than he ever was. Yeah, but the question on my mind is, who stepped up to the plate? Well, let's find out right now. Who's it going to be? Wait a minute. Oh, no. No, wait a minute. I know who it is. Those wings can only mean one thing. And his opponent, representing the Judgment Day, from New York City, weighing in at 249 pounds, Damian Priest. Oh my God, it's the Judgment Day! Wait a minute. Oh no, Dominic! Why did you join the Judgment Day, kid? Why, dang it? Why? Well, Dominic's right there walking with the Judgment Day. And Damian Priest. And we haven't seen Finn Balor not since last year. Well, there he is. He's donned a whole new attitude. And there's the new signee, Rhea Ripley. No wonder why she never showed HWF. She was with the Judgment Day the whole time. No doubt about it. And Damian Priest is the only man who hasn't been seen in months in ACW and wants an HWF contract so badly so he can get the heck out of ACW and get an out of ACW free card. You think? Just look at the Judgment Day. Disrespectful, conniving, and dangerous. You think? Just look at Rhea Ripley. She donned a whole new look and a whole new attitude after joining the Judgment Day. Former ACW Women Tag Team Champions with Becky Lynch, who has not been seen in months. And we were told that coming up next from the floor by Cole's mom, since we have no ACW Women's Tag Team Champions. And it looks like Dominic left his old man behind in TNW. Knowing it looks like that Rey Mysterio's on his own in TNW now, it looks like. And now Damian in trouble. There's the big kick by Ricochet, wasting no time, taking the big man down. A smart move by Ricochet. Cover the match, is this it? No. Well, Rhea Ripley and Finn Balor already out here in support. And a kick to the head by Ricochet. And Damian rolling to the outside. And the numbers game may catch up. But a clothesline by Damian Priest, but Ricochet nipped up, and a bicycle kick catched him in the face. Referee beginning his count on the outside. Referee at 2 here. This is the final qualifying match of the night. And we were told by Cole's mom earlier tonight that things are going to be intensifying enough later on in our Divas contest in a Tornado Tag Team hardcore matchup, which will determine our next HWF Women's World Tag Team Champions. And we were told that the winners of that match will qualify for the 8 Divas Battle Royal. Well, it's an opportunity and a final qualifying match of the night. This is our final qualifying match for the Superstar Division of the night. No doubt about it. Right before our main event for the HWF European Championship, Rob Van Dam and Lance Storm to determine our next HWF European Champion, since the Mad Scientist Jeremy's contract has expired. No doubt about it, along with his wife Aelita, and we want to wish them in their evers and futures out of HWF. No doubt about it. But Dawn is still here in HWF, shockingly enough. We don't even know what her role is in HWF is and what she's going to do. But we'll keep you posted on that situation, maintain available. And right now, though, Gon and Killua have got to be loving this backstage, seeing that the Judgment Day getting embarrassed by Ricochet. But how about it? Cover the match. Only gets a 1 count, says our senior official. Well, the official still counting from the outside, and a cannonball knocking Damien down. Another cover of the match. Is this it? No. We know Hogan already qualified earlier tonight. And shockingly enough, had no help from the NWO whatsoever. He did it on his own by taking out Elias. But it's got to be embarrassing, though, for Elias. And, well, the nip up and the Pele kick by Ricochet. Whoever loses here tonight will meet another HWF superstar, Shooting Star. My God, Ricochet nailed the Shooting Star, taking out Damian Priest. We're being told that Brock Lesnar will take on whoever loses here tonight. 2, no, and Damian got the left shoulder up at 2.5. Ricochet nailed that Shooting Star. We're being told that Brock Lesnar will take on whoever loses here tonight, along with Elias, in a triple threat elimination match. Well, it's an opportunity for Brock Lesnar to take out any of these men, whoever it will be. But wait a minute, he had the right hand on the bottom rope there, and Ricochet just realized it. And wait a minute, Damian was playing possum, waiting for the right time to strike. And there's that big maneuver by Damian Priest. Cover of the match. Is he going to? No. Ricochet got the left shoulder up just in the nick of time. Oh, Damian. Look at that big time maneuver. The cover. Damian Priest just won the open challenge and got himself an HWF contract, and now he qualifies for the 8-man battle royal. What an opportunity. Here's your winner, Damian Priest. Damian Priest qualifies for the 8-man battle royal, and the Judgment Day has just arrived to HWF. Well, it's disrespectful enough. Now Brock Lesnar's got to take on Elias and Ricochet next week here in HWF to qualify for the 8-man battle royal. What has happened to Rhea Ripley and Finn Balor? What had condoled them to do this? Well, we'll find out soon enough, sooner or later here, folks. But right now, though, folks, coming up next, the HWF Women's World Tag Team titles on the line. Will be a qualifying match opportunity to anybody from the back, says Cole's mom. But who's going to step up to the plate? Find out. Coming live and next.
That's what happens ever seen before about GGB has missing once again. It has been what happens. All friends has been saved his life to the Cyrano, and now he's been trapped in different dimensional in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. With all what happens, we'll find out that the CGTP will find him, which will decide to the Rocky.
Welcome back live, ladies and gentlemen. And I think I know who stepped up to the plate. The baddest woman on the planet, Rowdy Ronda Rousey. Well, it's an opportunity for the Rowdy one here tonight. The baddest woman on the planet. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a Tornado Tag Team Hardcore match. And it's for the HWF Women's World Tag Team Championships. Introducing first, from Venice Beach, California, the baddest woman on the planet, Rowdy Ronda Rousey. Well, the Rowdy one fired up and ready to go here. But who's her partner? What the? Wait a minute, I know who that is. It's Shayna Baszler, the Submission Magician, and her tag team partner from South Dakota, Shayna Baszler. Shayna Baszler, the Submission Magician, has arrived Well, don't forget their longtime history. The two best friends, Shayna Baszler and Ronda Rousey. Two of the toughest individuals that have ever competed in the world of MMA and the UFC Octagon. And something tells me right down the road that the HWF Women's World Tag Team titles will be great around their waist tonight. Oh, these gorgeous ladies have been through a lot together in the UFC Octagon, including the MMA shoe fighting. And no doubt about it, they've been through a lot in their careers, and the mouth guard is on. That can only mean one thing: it's time to fight. No doubt about it. Shayna Baszler's been through a lot in the world of ACW as of late, and would love more than anything to become champions tonight. Cole's mom has officially signed Shayna Baszler to the HWF roster tonight. But wait a minute, who is that? I don't know, but... And representing Damage Control from Tokyo, Japan, Io Sky! Oh my God, it's Io Sky! Wait a minute, I know what that ring announcer just said. She represents Damage Control! Well, Damage Control can only mean one thing. They're here tonight in this very building. Oh man, Bayley has done a lot throughout thus far here in HWF, when former best friend Bulma, a former HWF superstar already, and now a former TNW superstar, has been officially fired from the HWF roster, along with Beulah and Vegeta. It looks like Cole's mom kept Trunks around, it looks like, because Cole's mom sensed a lot of opportunity in Trunks. And I was told backstage Trunks was pleading with Cole's mom to keep him around. Well, she immediately accepted, and it looks like Trunks is still officially signed to the HWF roster. We sense a lot of opportunity in that young man. And oh, wait a minute. That's Dakota Kai! Oh, man. Also another member and her partner, representing Damage Control, from Davenport, Iowa, Dakota Kai! Dakota Kai also representing Damage Control, knowing Bayley leads the charge. Well, Damage Control would love more than anything to be added to the 8 Divas Battle Royal. This is our final qualifying match of the night. Knowing that Rob Van Dam and Lance Storm are set to collide up next in our main event, Hardcore Rules, for the HWF European Championship. Well, you better believe it, because it's going to be an all-out war for the HWF European title. Damage Control, former WWE Women's Tag Team Champions back in the WWE, and already lost those titles to none other than Becky Lynch and Lita. Thanks to the help of Trish Stratus, to say the least, and we want to congratulate Becky Lynch and Lita winning those titles. Here we go, referee calls the bell, and this one's underway. Dakota Kai and Io Sky and Ronda are going at it, while Dakota Kai and Shayna Baszler are colliding. Looks like a switch-up strategy right here in the ring. DDT at this point by Shayna Baszler takes down Io Sky. Sky right now in trouble. Running knee lift right to the face. Referee there to count. Only gets a 1 count, says our senior official. And Ronda and Shayna are switching sides, it looks like, to ensure that they win here tonight. It's the ultimate mind games on Damage Control. We were told from the floor by Cole's mom that Io Sky has not got a chance to qualify for the HWF standards yet, and still has to be at ACW in order to be here in HWF. Oh, what a maneuver by the baddest woman on the planet, taking Dakota Kai down as Io Sky went for something there but missed. And Ronda with Dakota, big right hand. And a stop sign right to the face of Io Sky. And it looks like Io did not see that stop sign coming from a mile away. She should go back to traffic school. No pun intended, of course. And nevertheless, though, this match is still going on as Io Sky, Shayna Baszler are going at it on the outside. And pinfalls and submissions count anywhere in this match, while Ronda Rousey continues to go to work on Dakota Kai here. And now Io got launched gut first right off the steel steps. And the stop sign again getting involved here in this match. This is the first time ever a stop sign has been used in the HWF, a new HWF record. Going for the running Shining Wizard, but Ronda reversed it. Sends Dakota off the ropes into a hip toss. And now cover here. Is this it? No. There's a 2 count. And no, a kick out at 2.5. A left nose shoulder up at 2.5. And I thought for sure we had new HWF Women's World Tag Team Champs. And Io Sky with a kendo stick. Trying to aim right for both Ronda and Shayna. But Dakota took advantage. And Damage Control. Letting it all loose here. And whoa! Double underhook front suplex facebuster. And now Io Sky gonna fly. Looking for the moonsault. Moonsault by Io Sky. And Shayna rolling to the outside. And it leaves Ronda by herself with 2 Damage Control members. Dakota Kai with a cover. No. Kick out at 1. Uh-oh. If I were Io, I would not turn around because she's got a ticked off Shayna Baszler coming her way. Chop block. Cover the match. This it? No. Kick out at 1. And Ronda with a side slam takedown on Dakota Kai. Dakota now on the outside here, and so is Io Sky. Not a good place to be when you're fighting in this hardcore type of a match. Look out! Oh my God! Shayna Baszler went for everything, and it connect. Martial arts shot, cover of the match. New champions, no. And now Dakota Kai with a kendo stick, and Shayna took advantage. Clothesline by Ronda from out of nowhere, hitting Io Sky. And now Io in trouble. And Ronda saving her best friend and partner. Russian leg sweep takedown in the MMA UFC martial arts shots. What a maneuver there. And now, oh my God! Shayna's signature maneuver on the outside. Cover the match. New champions, are they going? No. Left shoulder up at 2.5. I thought for sure that was it. Uh-oh. Hockey stick. Hockey stick coming into play. And wait a minute. Going for the shots, but she missed. But Io Sky saving her friend and partner. We're being told from the floor by business partner Jenny Wakeman that if Damage Control win here tonight, it looks like they're getting HWF contracts, but Shayna saving her partner and friend. Oh, kick to the gut there. And Ronda with a side slam. And stereo submission holds by Shayna Baszler and Ronda Rousey. In stereo. Look at that. And Damage Control may have no choice but to tap out. If Io Sky loses here, she has to go to ACW. Dakota Kai in desperation, trying to escape the hold. Io escaped the armbar earlier. And right now, though, Io Sky and Dakota Kai doing whatever it takes to win here. There's a schoolboy into a submission, and Ronda saving Shayna that time. Uh-oh. Side slam on Dakota Kai. Cover. Is this it? 2. And a 3 count. And it looks like Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler are going to TNW WrestleMania 11,000 for the 8 Divas Battle Royal. And Toodaloo Damage Control. Here are your winners and the new HWF Women's World Tag Team Champions, Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler. The 2 best friends victorious, winning the tag titles, and now going to TNW WrestleMania 11,000. And it's an opportunity they do not want to slip away, for the opportunity to pick any champion of their choice here in the HWF. Well, it's got to be one of them in order to win. But I'm out of here, but stick around here, folks. We ain't through yet. Our main event, a hardcore matchup Rob Van Dam versus Lance Storm. That matchup is huge, and it's live, and it's next.
That's what happens ever seen before about GGB has missing once again. It has been what happens. All friends has been saved his life to the Cyrano, and now he's been trapped in different dimensional in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. With all what happens, we'll find out that the GGP will find him, which will decide to defeat Rocky.
And we are back live here in San Diego, and uh-oh. Here comes Lance Storm. Legion, on the following contest is a hardcore match, and it's for the HWF European Championship. Making his way to the ring from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing in at 231 pounds, Lance Storm! Well, Lance Storm, the former member of the, already still a member of the Impact Players, wearing that shirt. We already know that Justin Credible is already suspended for 2 months, knowing Dawn Marie cannot be out here, because if she does get involved, we already know that she might get fired on the spot. Under orders of Cole's mom, that Dawn Marie cannot be out here. And Lance Storm, the proud son of Calgary, Alberta, Canada. And I gotta say though, this man has been through a lot in his career, would love more than anything than to add the HWF European title to his resume. Well, this all started late last year after that heinous attack on Sabu by Justin Credible. And Sabu has been in the hospital for months, and who knows when the man will be back. And uh-oh, here comes Sabu's best friend, the man who trained with him, and his opponent from Battle Creek, Michigan, weighing in at 235 pounds, Rob Van Dam. And listen to that. RVD, Rob Van Dam, one of the greatest individuals in the history books today, and those letters say it all. ECW. But how about it? Van Dam has already been through a lot here in the HWF. Former tag team champions, and a former hardcore champion, and a former leader of the Hardcore Squad, no less. Also led by Tommy Dreamer, and of course the Sandman. But who knows what could happen here in the HWF. Former members of Spike Dudley and Tajiri had their contracts expired years ago. But we don't even know when they'll be back, sooner or later. Chris Jericho was once kicked out of the Hardcore Squad. Even Trish Stratus joined the team ever since. No doubt about it. And this is it, folks. HWF European title on the line here. And we will determine the next HWF European champion. And right now, though, here we go. Van Dam getting showboaty in the early goings. A Storm trying to look for the opportunity here, but Van Dam not letting it happen. Shoulder tackles off the corner. Van Dam right now continue to battle back here. Clothesline, nobody home. German suplex, pinning combination by Van Dam, gets a 1 count. Man, RVD, the whole freaking show, giving it his all tonight, trying to become the next HWF European champion. Well, the first ever champion of the record books was Sabu. He won it all, but the man knows how to give it his all here. No doubt about it. So does Rob Van Dam, hoping to add himself to the resume with Sabu. And there's a power slam by Van Dam. Van Dam with a cover. And a kick out at 1. And there's a knee lift right to the face by Rob Van Dam. And Storm flying a springboard forearm, catching Van Dam in the face. And now Storm right now looking for a weapon. Oh, a kendo stick. And Van Dam with a crossbody off the top rope. Cover. 2. No. Lance Storm looking for the kendo stick. Shades of his best friend, Just Incredible. And now there it is, the single leg Calgary Crab right on the outside here. Well, right now though, what's the difference between the Boston Cousin? I don't even know at this point. And there's a big slam by Van Dam. Right now though, folks, this match is still going on here. Cover of the match. This is it. 1, 2, no. Match is still going on here, and you can tell Van Dam has now got the kendo stick. Shades of the Sandman with that Singapore cane. Just wow! And now Van Dam hammering away on Lance Storm. Storm now with the cover. Won't let Van Dam with the cover. I gotta apologize there, folks. Storm right now in the early goings, getting himself dissected here, and you can tell in the front row, these fans here are going to take home their own HWF seats, and you got to believe that they look magnificent. No doubt about it. Uh-oh. Van Dam with a stop sign. And Van Dam, that's the same stop sign we saw earlier tonight that Shayna Baszler just used, and it looks like Van Dam is using that stop sign. Just look at that, red and white. Just like the stop sign on Lance Storm's outfit. No pun intended, of course. And Storm now looking for the pile driver. Pile driver. And Van Dam back to his feet. I don't even know how the man is still standing after that. And there's a super kick by Storm. Cover. Could he do it? 2. No. RVD kicked out of that super kick. Not avoiding an embarrassment tonight. Right now, though, Storm with a cover. No, Van Dam got the left shoulder up in this match, staying alive here. And Storm with a backbreaker. Man, Lance Storm is in a desperation mode any way he can to win the championship and more likely get the heck out of San Francisco. No doubt about it here in California. And now Van Dam is bringing in the steel steps. Van Dam right now got the steel steps knocked out of his hands earlier by Storm, and Storm preventing whatever Van Dam was planning with those steps. Van Dam right now hammering away on Storm. More short shot to the face. Spinning heel kick caught him. Cover. This is it. 2. No. And Storm got his left shoulder up at 2. And now Van Dam was going to use the steps for something, but Storm preventing it. Oh, right hand by Van Dam. Sending Storm right at ringside here. Van Dam now with an arm wrench. He's got him in an arm bar. Right where the steel steps are. And Van Dam in trouble. Head scissors by Storm. Looks like Van Dam went legs first off the steel steps. And RVD now in trouble. Cover here is the sit. No. And whoa, I think Van Dam's had enough of Storm. Brought him back to the ring. Oh, wait a minute. Van Dam thinking for something here. Walking around ringside. As they brought it back to the ring, right where the action has to be. Van Dam caught Storm in the face with that spinning heel kick. And what the? What's Bobby Lashley doing here? I don't know. The former member of the Hurt Business in the building. Van Dam taking Storm down, trying to go after Van Dam. Split-legged moonsault. And wait a minute. Wait, what the? Lashley, spinning neck breaker, taking Van Dam down. What is he doing? I don't know, but wait a minute. Oh no, I think I know what just happened. The Impact players must have made a phone call to MVP, along with Bobby Lashley, to make sure that Van Dam does not win the HWF European title tonight. And it looked like Lance Storm was directing traffic, telling Lashley to get the steps. Well, the steps are in the ring, all right. Something must be going on here. Someone get that man out of here. And Van Dam launching Storm, and Van Dam taking down Lashley. Oh, doing the right thing is RVD. Making sure Lashley does not get involved again. Come on, RVD. Make sure he doesn't do it again. Oh, man. All right, now look at Storm, being proud enough as it is. Van Dam looking for that spinning heel kick. He missed, and Storm takes advantage. Kick to the head. Hurricane Rana by Storm. Uh-oh. Van Dam nipped up. Spinning heel kick again. Storm countered it. Van Dam up. Van Dam from behind. Uh-oh, look out here. Oh, wait a minute. What's RVD thinking? Oh, he's got the steps. And he hit Lance Storm with those steps. I got your X Games right here. And right now, though, to RVD, it doesn't mean a dang thing. He wants to do whatever it takes to be the champion. Storm is down. And now RVD going for that running drop kick off the corner, but Storm with the counter. Storm takes advantage, goes for the cover. Is this it? 2? No. I think the Impact players may have spent their money the wrong way this time tonight. Well, you better believe it. Storm, pile driver. Storm nailed the pile driver, catching RVD in the face. Now, wait a minute. What's Storm doing here? I don't know. Storm up top. He's telling Van Dam to get up. Spinning heel kick. Caught him in the face. And wait a minute. Ref, his feet are on the ropes. Turn around. And Lance Storm is the new HWF European Champion thanks to that. Looks like their money was worthwhile thanks to the outside interference. Here is your winner and the new HWF European Champion, Lance Storm. That match really stunk because Storm had outside interference thanks to Bobby Lashley. My God. Someone make sure that don't happen again. And right now, though, folks, we're out of time. We want to thank you all so much for tuning in. I've been your commentator, MJ. We'll see you all next time. Good fight. Good night, and thanks for joining us. And my God, what a night. What a night here on the Hardcore Wrestling Federation, the HWF.